Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Welcome to the weekend, man. Ah, brilliant. Right, now listen, some rules before we start. Not a care, worry, or anything negative, right? Tell it all to shag off. Holy 50 frames a second camera, but it's grand. Yes, we have made it to the weekend. From here on in, at least for the next few hours, you get to forget about, that thing that made you sad or mad, and we get to go flying instead, you see? It's a great idea. So tonight, we are in Carenado's B55, based, of course, on the Baron, for a scenic nighttime adventure across Colorado. Ooh, he said in a proud and happy voice. We're going to be departing from the stunning mountain town of Telluride, KTEX, Kilo, Tango, Deco, X-ray, right? At around 1800 local, give or take. I might have to tweak the time of day. As we're going to do some, VF4 flying over the stunning Rockies. And our first stop is over at Aspen. Kilo Alpha Sierra Echo. Aspen, right? From Dumb and Dumber. From here, as the daylight fades, we're going to switch it over to instrument flight rules, as we shall finish the night with a nighttime arrival into the busy airspace of Denver, with a landing at Denver International, Kilo Delta Echo November. We don't belong there, but it's a big airport, so we said we'll ramble in as we explore. So tonight, it'll give us a mix of some challenging approaches, some beautiful mountain flying, and the glow of a big city at nighttime. I should have got some cores, balls. But anyway, that's what we're up against. Right? That's the plan now. South Park, is that up here? So what was I up to today? Did that work? It did work, yeah. What did I do today? I've changed lighting and things and stuff, and I hope now everything's back the way it should be. I took out a capture card because I've got myself an Ethernet card. A network card, you see? And I didn't have space in the gadget for another PCIe gadget. So I had to remove it. So I did. And that's an anticipation for new internet some stage next week, right? And then last night, when we finished up, I took the plunge. Cheers. I went over to X-Plane and I downloaded the 747-200, the classic, and I said to myself, took me an hour to get the thing up and running, and then I ran out of fuel. But apart from that, the feel it's very impressive, But anyway, that's what I got up to last night. And then I was busy today, just doing, stuff. I did get terribly busy doing stuff, but we're here now. So all is well in the realm. We get to go flying, and already there's a ton of people at the airport here at Telluride. This one from UK 2000. Wait. Yeah. Time and brilliant. But anyway, so I'm looking forward to this flight. The B55 Carenado's one, their latest aircraft. Don't turn on your beacon light at night time, you'll blind the shagging place. But apart from that, it's very nice. It's a very nice airplane. So we're going to take it for a proper kind of run now tonight in the sim to see how it all behaves, you see. And what have I to do here now? Look, this gadget here that I should be looking in the middle of my camera, it keeps moving, but now I found it again. And I'm looking forward to this route, and I'm looking forward to this flight. It's been a while since we just did, dare I say, some sort of a normal Friday flight that didn't have, utter chaos and risk attached to it. Well, they all start off like that, and then moments into the stream, chaos and it follows. It doesn't be long catching up now, lads, at all. Do you know what I mean? Are these buttons working? They are, look. So when I installed everything back again, my computer doesn't like getting, pulled out and put upside down and messing with it. It resets all my settings. So, we'll have to see what happens. Old veterans in the doctor's office. Jeez, I hope you're well, buddy. But anyway, who's here? Look, it's a Friday. Listen, it's Friday now. Come here. So we got our shopping delivered anyway. Duns. Jesus, then the driver was the funniest man. As Tipperary now as you can get. And he proceeded to tell us the story. Jesus, then I went down, and this is how he spoke. I went down to Clonmile there earlier on there at around 2:30. And my next booking was ready at 3 o'clock. And I said to myself, Jesus, then why didn't she take it at 2:30? So he said, he gave her a shout on the phone. He said, hello, this is, Mikey from Duns. I have your shopping. And she goes, I won't be there. You may wait till 3 o'clock. Wait till 3 o'clock, says he. So he waited until 4:55, right? He said, I'm not hanging around there all day, hanging around, looking into a field of tissues. So he waited until 5 and then he got a phone call from like head office because someone had complained that he was late. And he read her rights. Now, hang on a second now. You booked it between 3 and 5. What time is it now? 5, correct? And he proceeded to tell us this entire story, as we're unloading the shopping. The funniest man ever. It was brilliant. And that's how he spoke, right? Tipperary, man. It's absolutely brilliant. But if it wasn't Pat Short who was related, the accent, and that was his normal voice. And then he came back, he knocked back on the door because he left a tray in the back of the van. And there just happened to be Magnums in it. Magnums, the ice cream Magnums. Jesus, then you couldn't be going far without the Magnums. You'll be there around 10 o'clock tonight wondering where the Magnums are. Brilliant. But anyway, that's what I've put up against. Right, what else? Oh yeah, the young fella. The young fella's away at his first school trip. And they did all sorts of things like archery and, canoeing and zip lining, and they went to a donkey sanctuary. Echoed the donkey. He sponsored a donkey. This particular donkey sanctuary has 1,600 donkeys. He went on to tell me, donkeys! They've a sanctuary for They should have a sanctuary for us. But brilliant, right? Was it good? It was all right. Would you do it again? No. That's what you're up against now, I suppose. How do you understand each other? We kind of grunt and make facial expressions at the same time. You can get any old story across then. Oh yeah, and it works really well. But anyway, who's here, look? It's a day in the life. Spitfire RAF 100. Welcome in. Happy Friday, man. P. Swan is here. Good to see you. Schutz is in the house. Vacuum. Good evening. Is it true that Telluride is a contradiction of To Hell You Ride? Wait. Telluride? To Hell You Ride? I don't know. It could be I don't know what we can do with that, Vacuum. Fiber Strike is here. Good to see you, buddy. Streaming earlier, visiting Andorra. Ooh, nice. Tarnish Mossman, welcome aboard. Fierce Wolf, looking fierce and wolfy. Welcome aboard, buddy. Super Typhon is here. Sup? K-Rog, welcome in. Shunty Mac Shunface is in the house. Malky Mac. Danger. It's a great song, isn't it? High Voltage. Brilliant song. Commander Balosh is here. Good to see you. Death's Angel, welcome aboard. Mac Vision, good evening. Who else now? CP65, Luctorious is here. Today we are flying right over my house in Colorado. Ooh, put on the kettle. Who else now? Let me see. 98 Vulcan is here. Happy Friday. Mac Vision 3D, welcome in. Zith is here. And now there you are. Zith, what was that livery you had blowing Shannon? Jesus, then it looked absolutely fantastic. Gorgeous now, do you know? Retriever Neil, happy Friday. Muse Van is here, bursting in the door with a pint of Guinness. He says, how he is his mad jokes. Happy Friday. It's good to see you, Muse. Black Eyes Gabe. Sure, how are you, Gabe? He says, good Friday, all. Sorry, my season is mental, so I haven't been on often. Off to college for 6 months, so my time is well mapped out. Jesus, Gene, you're flat out. Or Gabe, you're flat out. And he called you Gene. Black Eyes Gabe Gene, or Black Eyes Gene. That could have worked, couldn't it? Gabe, why are you so busy? 6 months to college. What are you learning? No, sorry, Gabe. I'll rephrase that. What are you teaching? Aha, right? Brilliant. Off schedule descent. Welcome in. Haven't heard this song in a while. Absolutely brilliant. Hope you're well, buddy. Krabby One, good to see you. Stick Figure, hello. Olsen is here. Mrs. TPHI, the person that is inverted. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Listen, that music though, it just kind of starts off Friday. I have a job now tomorrow, I have to go off and buy pillows and cushions, and then I have to get some paint and other things. What sort of paint should I get? Well, the normal paint, I suppose. I have to paint doors, well, I don't paint floors. I have to do walls, I have to do ceilings, I have to do doors. This adult growing up crack, right? But anyway, that's what we're up against. Northland Air, good to see you, buddy. How's your multiplayer working? Rob MCR, happy Friday. Crafty Tigers, welcome in. Led Ballooner, good evening. APU Inspector, good evening. Echo 19, welcome aboard, man. Hope you're well. Rookie Pilot is here. Shuffle Shoes shuffles in. AJH John, hope you're well. Muttley, good to see you, buddy. The Limbics is here. Good morning, day, evening, and night, Murph and the Fireflies. This is the first one of these I've been at in like a year. Did you bring Auntie Nice with you? You know, you haven't seen us in a while. Maybe you're wearing nice clothes or something. Right, Grimmy McGinn, good to see you. Hermit Something, good afternoon from a much quieter Boston. Welcome in, Hermit, hope you're well. Soaring AJ. AJH man, hope you're well. Sir Campsalot, we made it to the weekend. Brilliant. Hope you're well, man. Mr. 90, hello, hello. Sunjammer's here. Heisenberg. Good evening, fellow flyers. Welcome in. Tilly Flyers here, evening. Krabby1, good to see you. No refunds. Patrick. How are you, Patrick? Evening all. Happy Friday, he says. And yourself, Patrick. Idle cut off, Cambridge calling. Hello from Tipperary. Hope you're well. Fat Rat is here. Good evening and a happy weekend. Absolutely. Max Stallion is here. Evening, Murph. It's the weekend, baby. Right. Fantastic. What do you do, though? Like, do you do very little on the weekend, you know, to pure chill? Or do you get up early to maximise the duration of the weekend? Or maybe do you stay up, maybe you stay up late and then your whole weekend is shagged because, you know, you're tired. You wouldn't know. Creo, good to see you, buddy. Blinky is here. Welcome aboard. Lucky Bo, afternoon to you. Stu Snape is here. I'm actually away from me farm. Muse was weeing too much and I'm enjoying the fireflies tonight. Stu Snape has left the farm and here he is. Here he is going flying. Brilliant. Fantastic. Didn't Muse P only work on hops? Wait, what? No. Andy Brown, good to see you. 5 whole years, tier 3, 60 months. Andy Brown, thank you very, very much indeed. Come here, did you give the cat a name in Cyprus? Cyprus cat. That music ended terribly abruptly. Jesus. I know. I have a button here that'll fix it. Where's this button? And why are we being quiet? No. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Andy Brown, you're welcome in. Colorado, where South Park is located. Yes. Greg Gore, good to see you. Toto is in the house. Resonate, welcome aboard. Buttons. Photos by Kev. Good to see you, Kev. Swap21, hola. Goblin Zeus, good evening. McManser is here. Old Veteran 965. Do give our best to Elaine. Hope all as well, buddy. Now, let me see. The delivery van could only go under 5 kilometres an hour, right? Hold on, I think the universal translator stopped. Wait, what? Us Tipperarians. Tipperarians are funny people, right? Right, Tilly says, as a supermarket delivery driver, I can confirm that's the best sort of thing we do. Brilliant. How do you understand each other? Listen, the Forgetful Larry is here. AJH, Larry, hope you're well. Let me see. We've been sponsoring a donkey for years in here. What? Jesus, Kev. Leave your emotions at the door. Photos by Kev, will have them. Where's this now? He went to a donkey sanctuary because they reminded him of his father. Jesus. That's a tough crowd now. Jesus, Patrick. And each of those donkeys are less of an idiot than Murphy. Thank you, Viper Strike. That's 3 sucker punches in a row. They should have had a sanctuary for individuals with bald patches. Well now, lads. But you know what you can all do now, right? Yeah. Now. To be honest though, imagine if I did do that, right? Bloody hell. Alabama checking in. Good to see you, Kazaki. That's called the church. Wait, what? Evening all, Cornwolf. It's good to see you. Bloody hell. Tilly says Mrs. Tilly found out that the walking football tournament I'm going to is only on for 2 days. Uh-oh. The problem is that I'm away for 9 days. Uh-oh. Brilliant. Stickfigure says, right now the delivery man is probably down at the pub recounting his amusing encounter with you. A colourful character, right? Delivery I had was Hunt Cargo Airlines, which became Air Contractors, which became ASL. Ooh. And then TNT. Interesting. And Scary Wolf is here. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Oh, I've pressed it twice. Welcome in. Right, now, let's see. It is working. Oh, it is working. Brilliant. Magnums are a complete rip-off. They should be called minis. Oh, yeah, they're gone tiny. Yeah, tiny. Dougal McTavish, the chairman, is lurking. Yeah, it's okay, Dougal. Good to see you. I take it we're not using live weather. I was going to, but it's not nice. That could have went anywhere. Yes, it's not terribly great. Gibbo Ireland is here. I think you went overboard on the filters there, Murph. You have a colour of a dead person. Wait. What? Shag, is it? Hang on. You see, Gibbo, well, like, he shoots from the hip. Oh, wait, hang on. Sure, I never fixed it. Key light. No, that's worse. Is it? Wait now. Now I've some sort of a liver condition. Ah, Jesus! Wait now. Fix your colour settings, Gibbo. Fix your settings. I look lovely. Now, if I could spell lovely, I love lucky. Oh, Jesus. Right, anyway, did you all right? Good to see you, Gibbo, as well. Do you know? Adam Controls, welcome in. Dude, got the Freaky Friday feeling. So did I, and then it started to rain. Dazza Arab is here. There's a man that'll be honest. Right? He looks as red as usual. Wait, what? Fix your face. Just say that. Fix your face, will you? What's wrong with it? It's broken. Dazza, Rip Murphy. Ah, Jay, is it that bad, is it? I'll start resembling Paul Bearer. Oh, remember him? He was brilliant. You'd the Undertaker who was all sorts of, rest in peace. And then remember? Ah, brilliant. Truth be told, I'd rather be the Undertaker. Anyway, let's not go there. Talro, good evening. Hope you're well. Larry Kundke. Is it? Larry Kundke? Welcome in. Right now. What about Aquaman's donkey? Wait, it's getting to be a bit brutal tonight. Yeah, it is brutal. This might be the first time the Murphy Rage quits, right? Jesus, lads, these are shocking vicious tonight. Shocking vicious tonight. These all are shocking vicious. Between me face, me skin tones, right? Jesus. That's the last time I tell you a story about a donkey. I nearly said it. A sonky danctory. That's fantastic. Oh, One Fly Air is here, and he says, how are you, Murph and Mr. Two-Tone and all? I hope all is well. I was only after looking at the beach Baron doing acrobat flying, ups and down. Ooh, nice. He thinks he can threaten us to end his stream, but that's his living. Jesus. Energizer is here. See, he's back in the will. Good to see you. Is there a sanctuary for those with suboptimal hand sizes? Is there a sanctuary for small hands? How many is that now on the list of things? 8. All fine here. He looks as red as it. Yeah, thanks. Sounds more like Zoidberg. Installed my WinWig Orion 2 earlier. It'll take me the whole weekend to program it. Oh, Jesus. MV, thank you very much indeed. Subscribe for 4 months. Ah, brilliant. See, faith has been restored in humanity, and we're dealing with a very tough crowd. Am I very pale looking now? You just have me all nervous. Hang on. Felters, get in here now. Tidy this stuff up. Oh, no. Oh, that's... Wait now. Why did that go all kind of funny? That's with the filter off. Wait now, we can fix this. Yes. There, that's better now, look. Ah, brilliant. See, I'm not as ghosty. Shower of fucking shit. Right, now, who else is here, look, quickly, before we get in trouble? Kubi Montana, welcome aboard. Jaken's dad is here, welcome in. Virtual Flight Diaries, happy Friday. Vazali is here. Jeff Camp, good to see you, Jeff. Dave Cleary, a legend, Dave. Welcome in, Dave. Peter Roberts is in the house. Good day from Arizona. Hello from Tipperary. Angels15, welcome aboard. Magnus is here. Mr. TPHI, happy Friday to you, man. Mrs. TPHI is there as well, upside down on YouTube. Visualize, welcome in. Who else now? Johnny Shue, good to see you. JP is here. John Morris, Mr. Classic. Stu is here. Major Dyer, Rear. Best name ever, Diarrhea. Welcome in, Major. BMF. Virtual BBMF. Welcome in, my lads. Hope you're well. Here's one for you, actually. My dad was up in My dad was in Baldonnel there yesterday, right? And he sent me on, you probably won't see it here now in this, he sent me on a picture of Killian Tormey. So Killian Tormey, right? This is at Biggin Hill the other day. Killian flew Spitfires for the Irish Air Corps back in the 50s and the 60s. And the same aircraft he flew, Tango Echo 308, later called MJ627, he flew in Casement Aerodrome in Baldonnel back in the 1950s, right? And here is a photograph of him in front of a Spitfire. Yes, it's a Spitfire, right? And that was him then over in, whatchamacallit, in the actual plane he flew in the 50s and 60s. That's him over in Biggin Hill, look. And he was in Baldonnel yesterday. He's a former officer. That's mad, isn't it? Thought I'd share that with you, you know. I thought that was mad. Anyway, we're over here, look. Rolling Stone, good evening. Lee Russell is here, good to see you. Zappel, welcome in. Recovering from COVID. Oh, Jesus. COVID. Is there a sanctuary for those with an actual hairline? Jesus, tough crowd. But anyway, the 23 townhouse development we lived in used to be a donkey farm 40 odd years ago. And there's a few of us still there. Jesus, Vulcan. I think we should all apologise to Murph. He's taken a lot of stick. Us Skoda owners need to stick together. Come on, Neil. We're on Southeast Asia, right? I can only see one other plane. Sir DLW, yes. We're on the Southeast Asian server. So I don't know what's going on. Right, hang on. We'll press some buttons and come over here, look. Yes. Yes. And bring your point with you. Now. Are we all behaving now? We are. It didn't make a noise. Right now. Oh, matter pinching me finger. Right, now, grand. Murph, did it take a while to get your verbal controls? They're telling me, they are telling me 5 months, says Chris. Ooh, 5 months. No, it shouldn't be 5 months. Mine were 3, I think. About 3 months. They're not fast, they're slow. But they're good. They're good. We're on, Chris, yeah, that doesn't say, where are you buying them? Chris, where are you based? Are you US or Europe? I imagine the US orders will probably fulfill an awful lot quicker. I would imagine. Verpal USA. So I'd say they'll probably have to order them through, they're waiting for a shipment to come in. You know, because tariffs and all that, I imagine. Or the worry of tariffs, I don't know. It's Telluride, the famous frame killer. Well, I don't really know. I mean, performance-wise, I think we're all right. Keep me honest now, lads, with how things are looking. It should be that little bit brighter than usual because I recalibrated all my screens and stuff there today. Hence, you know, the blatant abuse I got, you know, at the start of the stream, you know. Mrs. Toto was here. Mr. and Mrs. Toto have important flights and hotel booked for a certain Irish location in November. Gear up the yard. Great news. Now listen, Mrs. Toto. It's very important now. There's going to be dancing shoes. Bring the jacket, right? Bring the jacket. And, can't wait. That's great news, Mrs. Toto. Great news. Looking forward to it. Does Mr. Toto know? It looks grand. P.S. Miranda, good to see you. So, Telluride, lads. Absolutely stunning neck of the woods, this place. And, this is where we're going to be departing from. So, as I said, local time in the sim. Where are we at? We're at 5 o'clock, so we're going to kick it on there to 6 o'clock local time, lads. 1800 local time. And I just put it on a few clouds just to tidy things up a bit, because, like, it was, you know... You don't see that every day. And you're right. And you definitely don't see that every day. Right. I think the scenery's shagged. What do you think? A UK 2000 scenery that has absolutely shagged. Right. Do you remember that episode of the Langoliers, or that movie, The Langoliers? We need to get out of here fairly quick. Right. Time to get out of here, Merv. I like your thinking. Right, so here we... Oh, Jesus, now. Slow everything down, will you? Slow it down. What button slow it down? Oh, do you know what that could be, though? That could be frame gen stuff. We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, here we are in Carenado's B55, and I've already started with some of our pre-flight stuff. I have removed our before-flight stuff, right? And wait for the textures to load in there. Thanks very much. LRM is on, and this is what our flight plan looks like. Fairly straightforward, lads. It's a 90-mile hike up to Aspen, and then Aspen then coming on into Denver. Now, it's not a direct to, even though it is direct to. We'll do a bit of jiggery pokery along the way, right? We'll do a bit of jiggery pokery along the way. Shut says I have it and it's fine. There's something not right with mine. Very interesting. I wonder, do I need to delete the scenery index stuff, you know? It's an Excite bike track. Nice, right? Evidence of ancient civilizations. Yes. I was surprised to see there was an update to the Zingu from BR Sim. I actually flew with PS Miranda. It was quite good. As it, thank you very much indeed. Gifting a sub to a Scary Wolf. What a legend. Did you disable the Asoba one for Telluride? No, that's probably what's wrong. That's what's wrong, I'd say. We have conflicting meshes. The story of my life. But anyway, let us start by getting the aircraft started. So we will begin at the beginning. We'll turn on the fuel. Look, yes. Fuel on, and oh, look at the amount of planes we have around us. Fantastic stuff. Great choice of aircraft out here tonight. So the master battery can start coming on. We're going to go ahead and get the nav lights on. I think the beacon is shagged on this, isn't it? Oh no, maybe it's all right. Other aircraft sounds are going to be interesting though. That's for certain. Parking brake is on. Valves are open. Prop open. Open the throttle a little bit and we'll go for the right engine first. So let me see, we have a fuel pump here somewhere. Let me see now. There are mags, there are alternators. Auxiliary fuel pump sticking onto low. Very good. And we'll go on the right hand side. 1, 2, 3. Clear prop. She didn't fire. What happened there? Try it again. It didn't fire. What the name of Jesus is that noise? Why didn't that fire now? Fuel is on. Try it again. This is very interesting. Altitude. Oh, good man. Stick it on, you stick it down a bit. Yes. No. Yes. Jeez, that's a good one now. It's our altitude, and we're miles up. Okay. Left side. Clear. Alright, that's a good start. Alright, keep the engines running, Murph. The whole cockpit is rattling. Yeah, they've done some nice work here, have Carenado. They really have. Right, avionics can come on. Alternators are in, so we are getting some power. Pedo taxi. Boosters off. What else do we need here? Strobes. Shouldn't be using these where we are, but sure, listen, it'll be grand. What's that switch for? What else do we want to do here now? Do we have lights? Yes, we do. Instrument panel. Up you divil ya. We're going to need lights for this evening, you see. Do you know what I mean? Bendix King, sticking on standby. Turn this on, turn that on. So over to our Garmin unit. We'll squawk 7,000 for the moment. We're planning via 4, right? And we'll go into a flight plan. We're going all the way over to Denver. And we're going to go to Aspen on the way. Thunderbar. Back into our map. Course deviation is set to GPS. That all looks good to me. We set the barrow and a direction indicator. And we can probably tune in some other stuff here as well. Let me see here now. I just want to get the balance right. That feels good. Right, who needs interior lights? I'm telling you. What runway and join FS? I forgot about join FS. Holy frame rates, Captain. Look at the cut of this. Alright. What runway? Doesn't really matter, but we're going to take off facing the northwest. So it'll be up there to the left-hand side. What a starship. What is too, look. Who brought the starship? Mike Fear, great options, man. I'm very nervous about because I didn't uninstall one of the airports. This could be absolutely hilarious. We'll see what happens. That's scenery, right? Alright, we're just waiting on Join FS to fire up here. Jesus! There's a man sitting perfectly in the middle of the sky. Oh no, he disappeared. Do you know what I noticed as well, lads? The MH60s, they're incredibly loud, aren't they? Incredibly loud. Yeah, the scenery is absolutely borked here. I have two sceneries running. That was a rookie mistake, Murph. Rookie mistake. But sure, listen, we are where we are, lads. It'll be grand. Oh, Jesus, you wouldn't want to share the bed with... Who was that? Right, what's my frame rate at? Oh, it's hanging on though. It's hanging on. All right, so for takeoff, not your flaps. Really? Really? Who's that? Tilly, will you back it up, Tilly? Jesus. Oh, the model Matson's having great crack tonight. Look. It'd just be funny when, like, you know, the official lads, they have to kind of gloss over these weirdness things. Oh, look! Oh, those clouds. Meanwhile, everyone else is saying, look at the state of the thing, look at it. But anyway, at least now we know why mine is completely shagged, look. It's because I have two sceneries running. As if one wasn't enough, you know. Energizer in the Aerostar. Jesus, another starship as well from Kilburn. There's Tilly now behind us behaving, look. Not jumping the queue or anything. Allow that. Right. Holy frame rate. Okay, onto the runway we go. Altitude reporting. A Piaggio, look. Oh, Jesus, that wasn't a safe entry into the runway. Oh, Jesus, look at the runway. Oh, no. Oh, go handy. Jesus. And there's another one, but it's only small. Right. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. The sun is so low in the sky. Right, let me see. Before we go hell for leather here now, lads. Our current altitude is at, what, 9,000 feet. So we're going to go to 11. There we are. And our little heading bug.
This baby hits 88 miles per hour. You're going to see some serious shit.
Why can't I move you? Move, you devil. So we'll go heading mode and 11,000 feet. We'll arm flight directors. We'll arm heading. And we'll arm 11,000. And V-speed will be set to 600 feet a minute. And then we'll autopilot when we're ready. Okay, sports fans, are we ready? El Bambino, bonsoir, monsieur. Hope you're well. Right. Power coming in. That's peak mixture. Let's go flying. Nothing to see here as we looked at our fuel selectors. Ah, yes. 40 knots. 60 knots. 80 knots. There's 90. We're light now. Oopsie daisy. And we're flying. Pause the rate of climb. Gear up. Holy stutters, Batman. I just watched the drop over the ledge here, man. It's friggin' cool looking. Flaps in. Look at that down there, look. Look at the sheer drop. Incredible. Telluride is friggin' gorgeous. Alright, autopilot. You take over. Easy now. How do you change to GTN? If you go into your... open the tablet and just click on the B55 stuff. It's all there in the square. Okay, climbing nicely, climbing nicely. We're going to start turning ourselves down over here to the right. Not too much. That'll do. We're going to use this valley that we find ourselves in initially, right? So far so good. We're also getting updrafts here as well. Mountain flying, lads. It's absolutely gorgeous. Aha, we're moving. Some aircraft are working, some aren't. Make sure boys are okay. Sorta. And down to the left here a bit as we continue to climb. There's 10,000 feet. Slight imbalance on our prop there. Prop sync on. Go ahead and close these cowl flaps. That'll help us out just a little bit. Reduce the drag. Get that right prop back to where she needs to be. Manifold pressure's good. And we're climbing nicely. You don't have any manifold. Wait, what? No, I meant Muse, Murph. You forgot. Of course, forgot about that. Oh, Muse. Sorry, Muse. Yep. Unfortunate, Divil. Alright, small little turn here. And we're looking good. We'll ease off the power now in a moment. We just want to get a bit of altitude here, and then we can kind of circle around to the left. We'll probably head out that neck of the woods, so we have some beautiful mountains there. Right side is grand. It's probably the safer option, but sure, listen. Right, left turn coming in. Let's call this one 210 degrees. Watch the old stuff on the ground. We have another few feet to climb. And what we'll do, lads, well, if you're currently flying along with us, if you're on the Xbox, press 1, PC Pilots, press 2. If you're on JoinFS, press 3. And for everyone else, because it's Friday and Murph can't talk, you press number 3. Hello, Fireflies. Welcome to the Flying Circus. We live stream every day, 1900 suited time, and a few sporadic other ones here and there, right here. There'd be Mrs. TPHI, inverted.
Hello there.
Danny, welcome in. All right, left turn coming in. 120 degrees. Looks pretty. Daring Daz is here. Good to see you, man. Already, look at that scenery. It's very pretty, this, isn't it? Very, very pretty indeed. All right. Now, we're not out of trouble yet, so we're going to have to climb here, I think. 11 is what we're sitting on. We're going to have to bring this one up a bit, lads. Let's call it 13.5. Let's have a look. 13.5, arm that. VS, up the hill. And let's keep an eye on temps and pressures here. I do like this plane. It's a very pretty airplane from Carenado. Sounds could probably do with a little bit of a tweak, but it's very nice. Marv, can you tell me the benefit of the head tracker thing? You seem to break your neck to the left or to the right to keep your eyes on the screen. A B55, no, she's a Baron as well. Twin Baron. No, B58 is a Baron. Wait, no. Beech B55 is a Baron. B58 is a Baron. They're both Barons. They're both Barons. But yeah, so the eye tracking stuff, right? It's incredibly handy because, like, it just means you, rather than using a mouse or something to mess around with your controls. Now, the Toby uses eye tracking and it uses head tracking. So you can mix the two of them in together. Not a fan of eye tracking. It gets a little bit kind of messing, you know. But like it's the closest you can get to VR without being in VR. Fact. It's just handy, you know. And like it depends. Like if you want to look behind you, it's all in the settings. I mean, you can really dial in the settings. I have mine running. Would you believe it? This is actually slow and smooth. I have another setting if I'm not streaming. When I like just turn my head, it woof. But that's not great for, you know, streaming. It looks odd on that, you know. So, mountain flying, lads. This is a total challenge, what we're doing here. So we need to be very, very careful. Now, let's have a look at this bottom screen because, go back one, terrain here. This is what we're up against. So we're not going to get this altitude quickly enough. So what we're going to do, we're going to left turn this one. Right? We're going to fly out of this mess around us, and it's good practice getting used to this. Weather radars work the very same. We want to stay away from that red stuff. So I'm just now plotting a course on my heading indicator. That's Jesus, that's going to fly us around these mountains. And as we're flying around the mountain, we're constantly picking some up. We're constantly getting some altitude. So I know now. There's no red zones directly around my aircraft. So if I look out the window, we've cleared these mountains to my right. Alright. Performance isn't actually fantastic tonight, is it? Let's see what happens. Hopefully the model matching is a little bit better. Mrs. TPHA, are you actually in the Duke? So many planes here. Mike Fear, starships all around us, lads. This is brilliant. I know the Toby works on 24, but I really need to figure out more. Too quick to look around. Yeah, you can slow it right down, Hermit. You're in a vertigo. Bloody hell. Right, rate of climb here is going to push us into a stall. And I can see that we're losing power, so we need to correct this straight away. Drop the nose. Level us off. Let's pick up our speed. And once again, we're going to have to get adventurous when it comes to our mixture. So, this EGT stuff doesn't seem to be working because we should be running these quite hot. So, I'm going to put them to there and let's see what we can do. That's good now on the right side. So we're going to see that EGT needle move, look. So now we're going to match that on the left. And we just want to be keeping an eye on the RPM that there's no movement. This little plate here, this little flag should stop moving when we have it synced. Now our prop sync will help the last few percentages on the way. But you can see the difference between the right and the left, so that's not really... That doesn't make sense to me. There's the left dropping off. Okay, left is good. And the right is good. And we should be balanced here now. So it's actually slightly more than what I thought it was going to be. So there's our peak at this altitude. Alright. That'll do nicely. Now we'll come on back down here as we are clearing off some of the terrain. We'll start dialing in some right turns now, because we can start flying around it and get ourselves back up on that magenta line. Pretty handy, isn't it? Chakal, good to see you. Welcome in. Now, as we're moving here, get rid of those landing lights. Taxi lights come off here as well. And we're 9.5 gallons per engine. That's very, very good. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Now, message 027 is looking for. So 027. And we'll start turning ourselves back on course here now in a moment. I just want to clear... Well, we pretty much have cleared the high ground beside us. So we can now start dialing in a bit of a right turn here. Easy does it. And we can use our onboard instruments to help us out here. Super duper! Flying tonight, good to see you. So as we turn and intercept, we should see this little needle start moving in. We should do, at least. Because we're on a very slow intercept. In fact, we can probably give it another notch over to the right there. There we go. Again, we're using our terrain radar just to make sure we're staying out of harm's way here with those red bits. Particularly handy flying when you're in the mountains. Fierce handy. And it is beautiful, beautiful scenery. Absolutely gorgeous. So we're on a decent intercept path here now. This yellow line, this orange gadget in the middle, that represents your aeroplane, right? Our heading is currently up here. See the orange? That's your heading indicator, direction of flight. This is our course. 027 is what I wanted. So there's 03, there's 02567. So once we get this yellow bar, as we fly closer and closer to where we should be, this guy should align with that arrow. Once it aligns to the arrow, then we turn in direction of facing that arrow to keep everything in one direct straight line. You might have to aim off slightly because of the wind. Now our range from that, 4.7 miles off the track. So that magenta line is 4.7 miles off to our right hand side. Now let's zoom out here again because we want to plan ahead. We should be clear of any major terrain. 4.3 miles. This will start moving inwards in the last kind of 2 miles or so. And like this is basic navigation and instrument flying. Quite basic. But if you, the old story, right? You start learning the basics, the rest of it starts making a lot of sense. Also, terrain warning. I want to get a ping or start shouting at me if we're within 300 feet of anything, right? Because it has a radar altimeter. Basically, we have a sensor underneath the airplane looking at the ground, and kind of like it's kind of like sonar. It sends a ping, and when it bounces back, it knows where it is, right? We can also get other information here in terms of distance, how long it'll take if we tune ourselves into a frequency. So, for example, we can go looking on the map, or we can open up our charts here and see, well, what sort of navigational aids do we have along the way? So, if we were to tune in Aspen, right, KASE. We'll see if there's a VOR up this neck of the woods, which I imagine there should be. Let's see here now. Put this on charts, Murphy. There we are. Okay. So Montrose has a VOR 117.1. Well, let's go in and talk to that. So 1171, go ahead and transfer that in. This will now come in to say, well, look, the distance from us to Montrose is 22.3 miles, 17 knots, will take 76 minutes. That's weird. That needs to come up a little bit more. Meanwhile, we're now just... we're within range. So it's moving here. See this needle starting to move? We're within about 2 miles of that. And you see very closely, you can now see that little yellow guy starting to move in towards the center of the screen. And that's what we want, because once we know that's all level, right, we're now going in a straight line. It means we're actually following our course. All right. So we're dialed into Montrose. We know Montrose is about 20 odd miles off to our left hand side. Blue Mesa is up there as well, 114.9er. So we can go ahead and horse that in. As that aligns itself. 114.9 or 114.9er, transfer that. That's going to be a little bit closer, 37 miles away. Meanwhile, we're going to be checking out things right here. And once this aligns up, we turn our heading then to match this course. I'm close now. Usually about 5 degrees out. Start your turn. There we are. We're now turning. Easy. Easy. And that should give us a fairly decent solid lock on prime. Maybe too much to one side. We'll correct that. Bring it 2 degrees to the left. Also, you need to be very careful of what's called a gyro drift. So your gyroscopes drift because they're constantly shaking and rattling and rolling. And it's what happens in planes. The gyro tends to kind of just slightly go off its sync. So every kind of 15 minutes or so, you would have to synchronize your gyro, usually with your magnetic compass. Dad's got the F-33 working on X-Plane 12. Found out it was to do with your 146. Ooh, interesting. So even though we're slightly off, this needle hasn't moved yet, so I have to put that down to interference from wind speed. And we can change the fields. Give us an ETA to our destination. Estimated time to destination. And then give us wind speed on this guy. Yep, we've a little, although not much, we've very little wind blowing us here. Alright. Little bit to the left. Because we want this guy perfectly set. Now it's going to start moving very, very slowly, but it will move. And the instruments are accurate. Now, when you know, we have GPS on board as well. Like, we don't necessarily have to worry about. Well, this is actually GPS that we're on. If we were going like VOR, for example, you'd have to worry about terrain. Mountains can block signals and all this kind of stuff. Right, we're looking a little bit better there. That's almost perfect. Let's call it perfect. So go ahead and lock this in. We'll now straighten up. Have a look here. Our digital tell is telling us, yeah, we're absolutely on the ball. And what we can do now, instead of having to worry about wind correction and all that jazz, well, we just turn on our nav mode, and that's our GPS now going to fly this exactly. Dead handy. Meanwhile, we keep an eye on what we're looking at. So Blue Mesa is 30 miles up the road. We'll probably get one beyond it after a while. I'm surprised there's nothing up at Aspen. Surely there's a VOR at Aspen. That's mad, isn't it? Alright. So, current altitude doesn't make sense. 13.5 is what we wanted, but we had to cool it down. So we're at 12.8. So let's just leave it sit for the moment. Oh, there's a sight. Look at that. Beautiful. Now, a lot of these airports, 113 is the VOR near Aspen. $74 miles. Good stuff. A VOR at Aspen wouldn't be much use with the mountains around it. Probably not. Probably not. But again, like when it comes to like you know navigating, that's like it's one of the biggest parts of aviation. It's cool seeing how you can navigate and do all these kinds of things. You know, bit of aircon there, Jemima. It's class when you're able to do it because this is the fun part of it. Do you know? So where was that one now near Aspen? It's 73 miles out. Well, here's another way of doing it. So with our PMS 50, we can go in here into our menu and we can say, right, give me a waypoint. Hang on, we'll actually go to nearest. So give me the nearest VOR stations. And this is going to start thinking about it and say, right, here are your closest VORs. So 113.0 is that one there. K2 red table. Let's go in and have a look at it. DBL. So it's beyond Aspen. It's beyond Aspen, right? There's one yeah, that's not actually bad. So we can see that DBL, if we wanted to go in and know exactly what sound we should hear if we tuned into it, right? Because we're currently tuned into DBL. Let's go ahead and bring up our map here. DBL is here. And if you look very closely, it might be hard to see it, but this is what we should hear, right? That's what we should hear, okay? So on our audio panel, do we have an audio panel? Really? We don't have an audio panel? Interesting. Really? The B58 doesn't have an audio panel? Oh, right, okay. Ooh. But we got it in here. Audio, nav.
Hello there.
I'm not hearing it. Now I am hearing it, but it's very, very quiet. Very, very quiet. But that's how you would ensure that you've tuned into the right VOR station, because it's transmitting Morse code. Not deadly, isn't it? Right. How are we looking? We're looking good. Terrain. Is it terrain ahead?
Oh, Jesus.
There is. We have a bit of terrain to worry about in a while. We'll see it visually as well, right? Interesting stuff. Paveway, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. This is why the Navy pays me Navigator, right? Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Alright, so temps, pressures are good. RPM are running a little bit high, but our fuel flow is quite good. Just under 10 gallons per engine. And so far, so good, lads. So far, so good. Beautiful scenery up and down here. Speed is doing about 150 indicated, 180 odd over the ground. And that sun will start getting very, very low in the sky. Default Baron doesn't like the altitude, really? Well, that's going to be a hell of a minute. Now, in terms of, like, you know, looking at the state of what's wrong here, we do have a little bit of time to burn. So what we're going to do, lads, if we're all in favour, shall we go exploring some of this kind of stuff down by the river here on the right? I mean, opportunity. Let me see. Let's go heading mode. Throw us off to the right-hand side. Because we're VF4, right? The Comanche is struggling as well. Interesting. Captain Bones is with us. So let's go over to this bit of a valley down here and just go exploring. As I said, like because we're VF4, we're not stuck to following the exact route. We can kind of just go around, you know. That's the challenge of mountain flying. Brilliant, isn't it? Kilburn. Yeah, 10,000. That's kind of where they like. And above that, they're under pressure. Now we still have a bit of a climb here, but what we can do now, we're going to drop this to 10,000. We're going to VS, drop the nose down, keep an eye on our speed, small correction on our course, and we're going to ramble in here a little bit. You're going in the Raptor? Wait, the Raptor? What? Crazy talk. Ooh. All right. As we descend, you're going to want to readjust your mixture as well, right? But it's very, very pretty. Pretty. Sun in the sky just there. It will get a lot lower. Then the challenge, lads. Then the challenge. Vazali, have a look at your wake turbulence settings. usually wake turbulence. That has the ability to shag the whole thing, you see, you know. All right. This is terribly pretty. Look at this, man. This is friggin' gorgeous. Never to hop in a Comanche in Denver. Uh-oh. We also want to keep an eye on live weather. How is it doing, lads? Is it shocking or all right? There's the Limbics. This is terribly pretty. Time check. Your guess is as good as mine. It's about 25 past 6. There's the Limbics. Beautiful. All right, level off here at 10,000. Ooh, that's pretty. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful. Isn't it fabulous looking? The Colorado Rockies, man. Absolutely gorgeous part of the world. Now what we'll do, we'll hang a left kind of up this neck of the woods. The terrain mightn't be as a challenge. How's live weather doing, lads? Let me see now. Sin of the L. Good to see you, buddy. Do you advise me to buy flights in 2024 or by 2020? 24, man. It's gotta be. Like, it's so close to being the only sim, you know? Pavey, we're on the Southeast Asian server, my guy. Weather's pea soup. No worries. Thunder and lightning. Here's Mrs. GBHI. It's all about taking our time, not worrying about much, and just going fierce handy. You're seeing lightning as well? Did I mention it's Friday though? Ah, brilliant! Fantastic news! JP Sign-Up's good to see it. Still bummed there are many 2020 aircraft I own that don't work properly in 24. Which ones? Danology, good to see it. We're on the an Indian Pale Ale, a Mammoth IPA, and it's gorgeous. Wicklow Wolf Brewing Company. Jays, look at the detail down there, look. That's insane looking. Over to the left. Mooney 182, Archer and the Seneca. Yeah. Super Monkey, good morning. Hope you're well, buddy. Oh, that's savage. Also, I don't have any rudder pedals, so are there any alternatives? Not with a yoke, no. So now you probably have to get rudder pedals. If you're sticking with a yoke, you'll want something to control your rudder pedal or your rudder input, you know what I mean? Alright, 10,000 feet. Speed isn't exactly great, but I imagine now that's to do with our power setting. There we go. Loving career mode, but they need more aircraft compatible with that too. Yeah. That's what you're up against. You know, right. Captain Cocktail, Grimmy McGinnis there, first wolf and visualize. Little bit more left. Now again, look, situational awareness. We need to climb. Like, proper climb. Alright, let's arm that. Up the hill. You see the exciting news? Parallel 42 Discord. Flo, another step closer. Yes! Bring back Flo! We need it! Scott is home. Welcome back home, Scott. Hope all is well. Look at the detail there, look. That's amazing. Kilburn is with us. Wow, look at the mark. What is that? What's with the W? Subliminal messaging. There's a big W on the mountain. Jesus. That's mad looking. I was just over a W the other day. Wait, what? And there's a G. Oh, hang on, look, there's a G. WG. This is the mountain range of letters. Very interesting. Jesus, look at the terrain, look. W Ranch, I believe, at Gunnison. No way! Zybok Doc calling from Denmark. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? Look at that. Zard B Limbics just down the road from us. Right, Patrick? They do this all over the West here. It identifies a local city or town. Ah, that makes sense. It makes sense. All right. We can see the terrain ahead of us. Easy. Aspen is actually over there, so we'll be careful, right? Cyrus T, absolute mad lad, 40 months. Thank you very, very much indeed. With an insane tier 3. What's up? Oh, good to see you, Cyrus. Happy Friday, man. Usually high school seniors put the letter on the hills. Oh, do they? That's mad. Nice clouds. It's looking pretty, isn't it? And that sun is just going to get lower and lower and lower in the sky as we do an arrival later on into Denver. Ooh. Right. we want to fly in this direction into this little area here, look. So that's going to involve a little bit of a course correction. Let's see what we can do. We're at 12,000 feet. We're not going to clear it. We need to go up. 14 Armid VS. Let's give it 500 feet a minute. We're going way up. Way up. We're looking good, we're looking good. Zard is here, 13 months, my guy. Thank you very, very much indeed, Zard. Happy Friday to you. Hope you're well. Keep an eye on our speed here now. Colorado has a lot of 14,000 feet peaks. Jesus, that's mad. I was just in Alaska on cruise. Michael Curtis, no way. Who makes the PC-21? I think, isn't it,
When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
Hang on. Stop the music for a second. Right, Iris, they're the crowd. Scott, old veteran 965, a very lovely gentleman. He just put it up in the... Jesus! He just put it up in the chat for me. You look a little pale. Are you feeling okay? Yeah, fix me lighting. Jesus. Brilliant. Sorry, Patrick. Oh, Scott. Right. How are we looking now? So we need to fly in. So look, there's a tiny gap. So when we fly in, we have to go left over that little ridge. Do you see it?
The car and swinger, baby.
There's buttons happening at, like... What's beeping? Something's beeping. Stu Snape! Did you see what he did? He gifted 5 gifted tier 1 subs. Gifted 5 gifted tier 1 subs. That's a new one. Stu, thank you very, very much indeed for your support, my dude. Lads, if you just got a tier 1 sub, but thanks to Stu Snape, do be sure to say thank you. The man is a legend. Thank you very much indeed, Stu. Did you see what he did? Have you ever flown a float plane? Yes. Right. We need to go in here and then turn left. See there, we've a teeny tiny bit of greenage. Let's hold a station here. Oh, this is total dangerous. Whose idea was this? Something's beeping, yeah. It was my transponder. My emergency location transponder. Right. We're getting close to Aspen. Speed is good. Left after a lake.
I put the car in swinger,
Jesus, there's
baby.
more buttons happening. It's getting ridiculous. Cyrus T! Level 5 hype train, look. 5 gifted tier 1 subs from Cyrus T. Thank you very, very much indeed, my guy. What an absolute legend. Lads, if you just got a tier 1 sub, but thanks to Cyrus T.
I'm in a glass case.
Do be sure to say thank you. Wonderful support indeed. Stu Snape and Cyrus, absolute legends, the pair of them. Will we do some F1 racing soon? In a while. We won't do it next week, we'll do it the week after maybe. Can you buy me rudder pedals? Sure, listen, you're great, Craig. We have to turn left after this lake. Cyrus, you're an absolute ledge. Jesus! There's music going on all over the shop. I don't know what's happening, but now Black Eyes Gabe just gifted 10 of them. Jesus! Black Eyes Gabe in with 10 gifted tier 1 subs. You absolute legend. Did you just see what he did? Lads, if you just got a tier 1 sub with thanks to Black Ice Gabe, do be sure to say thank you. The man is a legend. How will you explain that when you're at college? Ah, Jesus, Gabe. Right, it's a left. Right, it's a left. It's a left after this lake, look. Right, lads. Hang a left. There's our little gap. Black Eyes Gabe, thank you very, very much indeed for insane support. Lads, these are brilliant. The Limbic says, I missed most of the Friday streams over the last year because of sleep apnea. In other words, I was asleep but not sleeping. I got to the point where I was stopped breathing every 2 minutes, but not waking up, just depriving my oxygen. I got a CPAP machine a week ago and it's changed your life. Public service announcements. If you are tired more than you should be, ask partners how you sleep. Go get a doctor. Get a sleep study. That's nuts. My Apple Watch said I had that, and then I told it to shag off and it hasn't come on since. But like, you know, great that you got it sorted though, buddy. Andy Gilbert, take it first, Andy. So can you buy me them? Sinar, no, you're grand, thanks. But sure, listen, we all love a trier, you know. You have to save up for them. Do what all of us have to do. Jesus. Sleep apnea. Can't use the machine, possibly losing the license. Jesus, Gabe, really? Does everyone have... I think everyone has a shot of it, don't they? Ooh, P51. What's the sleep thing you're talking about? Sleep apnea. Your Comanche needs a CPAP machine, right? Here's VZ. Now, we're not out of trouble yet. Into the right there a little bit. I'm thinking this is the gap here it's looking at. We'll find out together, lads. The sun is getting lower in the sky. VZ, you mad looking devil yet? Beautiful. Gorgeous. Easy. There's Zard. I'd say follow them, lads. Alright, let's see what we can do. Sorry, the mic says, just got a CPAP today after dealing with the sleep study rigmarole. Really hoping for better health because of it. That's mad, isn't it? Have a plane flying sim too much? Murph was zoomed into the dash and I hit shift and space bar. Yes. Aspen Ops looks so nice. Kazaki, it's gorgeous up here, man.
Hang on to your hats, boy.
Super tie. Alright, let's see what we can do here. We're about to fly into Aspen. This is all terribly exciting. And there's buttons! Who's the things and loud noises? Level 7 hype train, Jesus! Toto 2495, 10 gifted tier 1 subs, look! Did you just see what he did? Toto, thank you very, very much indeed. The man is a legend! Choo choo! Haha, brilliant! Toto 2495, lads, if you just got a tier 1 sub with thanks to Toto, do be sure to say thank you. The man is a legend. I've not got sleep apnea. I can sleep anytime. I can do it with my eyes closed. Lads, thank you very, very much indeed for that support. That's absolutely insane. Absolute legendary support. Meanwhile, I'm trying to avoid that thing coming out of the ground. That would most definitely give you a bad day at the office. Oh, look at this. The challenge is going to get real in a minute. We almost lost sunshine. Oh, Jesus. I need a beer. You're in charge. Don't go messing out when I'm gone.
That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
Can I crash?
What are you doing in there?
Can I crash?
No, you can't crash. No, Jesus, don't crash. You're an absolute pest. Don't crash.
Shouldn't have went and got a beer then.
Listen. No, don't shag the thing on me. She's going to shag the thing on me. Oh, no, that's not how you fly it at all. Fix it. Oh, no, fix it. Oh, no, Jesus, no, just get it, Jesus. Oh, no. I don't believe it. Sabotage.
I didn't do
Sabotage.
that. I didn't do that.
Why would you do something like that? Of course we're in an out environment. You're to crash me plane. Oh, Jesus.
Hi, everyone.
Who's in charge? You haven't a clue what... There was a feckin' ambush.
No, you went to get beer.
I had to get beer. She's after crashing me plane.
It's not the plane. It's the pilot.
Most definitely the pilot. Ah, Jesus, there's more buttons. Don't reward her for that act in the moment.
That was funny.
I just got 10 gifted tier 1 subs from Scott, though.
That was funny.
How was that funny? I'm ending up in a Pleshka and I was really minding me flying tonight as well. It was all technical and...
Oh, were you?
Jesus! I literally went to grab the beer and then do you have a camera in here? Do you sense what goes on?
No, you're that loud I could hear you from upstairs. I'm going to get a beer, so I ran down the stairs to get in where you got that.
Well, I never. Oh, Jesus. Scott, thank you very much. Thank you very much for your 10 gifted tier 1 subs. Can't believe it.
Oh, Jesus.
Who was that?
Muse.
Muse fan!
It's always Muse.
Listen. You crashed me plane.
You're kind of...
Yeah, we're stuck in the friggin' trees, look. Absolutely shagged upside down. Yeah. Right. Of course I missed the crash. Wait, what? Request divorce. Jesus, Lee. That's exactly what happens when my missus drives. Murder, death, kill. I can't believe you did that.
You're upside down.
No sugar, Shirley. Right? Jesus.
That was fun. That's really good. That
joystick.
Yeah, really good. Really responsive.
Yeah, when you're going to feckin' impale the thing into the ground, I say it is terribly responsive. Are you happy now?
Yeah.
You're like the cat. It's all calm and nice, and then an ambush.
Oh.
I nearly bled. Ah! Why would you do that? I nearly bled out. Well, I didn't nearly.
Stop setting my watch off.
I'm setting her watch off. Apple says you're in a loud environment. Oh, mine says it too, look. Yes, it is loud. Take that, technology. Shag off. The seismograph in Aspen was recorded. What? We still want a Mrs. Camera. Not after that. You're grounded. Go to your room.
I put the car
there's
in
more!
swinger, baby.
Jesus, a level 9 hype train. Don't be encouraging her. Filthy, you absolute legend. 5 gifted tier 1 subs from Filthy. The man is a legend.
I cooked you dinner.
You did. You made spaghetti carbonara.
Yes. Don't be giving out.
I'm not giving out.
You are.
You crashed me plane.
Yeah, but it's better looking.
I was keeping it real and, serious and very prim and proper. Until you came in, you shagged it. You did. You shagged the flight. Oh, it's all gone now. Where's the rescue party?
You're not spawned.
Oh Jesus! Oh, that's actually painful. I'm in the tree.
You're impaled.
In the tree.
Can you spawn back up? Or what's that called?
Slew.
Yeah,
Yes,
do that.
yes, I can
Go on
slew.
then, show me how you do that.
No, because then you're gonna crash it away.
I won't. Go on, show me how you do it.
Black Eyes Gabe, look, he's after running away now. Looks like Mr. Two-Tone hasn't done anything you haven't done many times.
Exactly.
Wait, what?
How many times has he crashed himself?
Carbon armor is really hard to make, Murph. You better have appreciated it. I did!
Yeah, I make it from scratch too, so...
She does. She goes to Italy.
Like a jar or so.
That'll teach you for not getting... I think Mr. Two-Tone should have to land at the first stop. That's a very good
you're
idea.
alright, thanks, Muse. Smart ass.
She called you a smart ass. Jesus. There goes Muse fan on his smart ass, huh? Brilliant. Right, you done now?
I want to see how you get back to the guys.
Why do you care?
That's funny though. You're impaled on the tree. There you go. You're still upside down.
Oh, Jesus! What's it like? Why is it? What's the beeping?
Is it broke?
Stop, will you? Jesus! What's going on?
You're awful jumpy. Why are you so jumpy?
You're wrecking me. Plane is falling. Plane is falling. Why are we stalling? You're after breaking me plane.
I didn't. Excuse me, I didn't break it.
Mixture. Mixture.
The joystick kind of.
Come on, will you? Come back to life. Oh, no, mother of no.
You always break things. Why am I getting the blame for breaking something?
I'm trying to take this out of a power-on stall. How do we even get into a power-on stall? This is ridiculous. Help! We need help! Oh no!
It remembers.
Oh no!
It remembers the damage.
Oh! This is absolutely terrifying and terrible.
I think it looks better in the trees, to be fair.
But yeah, hang on. Are we supposed to go that way? That looks less dangerous. Hang a left here, look. Do you see the things that you caused? Unless it knew. No! It remembers it can smell the damage. You've lost both motors. Listen, it was mixture. See? Malky. Oh, Jesus!
Tree.
Yeah, thanks, yeah. Easy. Calm. Aviate.
Nobody else
Procrastinate.
crashed, did they?
Navigate. Hallucinate. Wait, what?
Nobody else crashed, did they?
Listen. Hold altitude, you muppet. Now. No! Oh, no! Stop! Jesus, then, if you break my chair, do you know, I'll have to buy a new one. Why is that not working? Hold altitude. Right. Now, grand. Shh. Keep telling you the missus should be on more. We'll get you more subs. Richie, good to see you. Murph kissing those trees. Wait, what? Marnicle, right? You need to stop at the maintenance facility. This is terrible, bad. I have to wait for 2 hours or more so I can clip it. Wait, what? Who's in charge? He really should be more comfortable in this situation with all the things that he breaks. What are you talking about? I know, don't break Anton.
Hello
Actually,
there.
no room for a chair in here with me. Like, is there?
Amelia Earhart is turning over in her grave. She is? There's loads of room.
Yes.
There's loads of room. There's a bit of room over there, look.
Yeah.
No jump seat. Don't be giving ideas, Scott. Murph's exhibitioning all the top qualities of a pilot, staying calm and collected in moments of crisis. Thank you.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was so calm.
So calm, really calm, super calm. Brilliant! Here's Aspen. Pull over. Huh? Pull over. No, it's a jumper, but thanks for asking. Jesus. Look, there it is. What runways did you go for?
Hello there.
Bundle, thank you very much indeed. With a couple of beers on board. What runway?
Oh, you don't need this now, do you?
Come back with that. Trying to take the beer out of the room, like. Right, hang on.
I won't do any more. I'll leave you alone.
Stop hitting me in the head! My sim is going to crash. It's all gone pea soup. Always land 2-5. Straight in. Drop it the power. Drop it the legs. The gear, the gear! I meant the gear. Right now. It's not straight in, is it? Is it? There's no 2.5. Paveway! Sorry to burden you with this, just need to share. Ah, that's terrible sad, bundle. Ah, Jesus. Or bundlings, that's very sad. Sorry to hear that, man. Your light's in sight. Thanks, Kazaki. You know. Oh, jeer. Right. I know exactly what to do. Throw an L front slip in. Easy. Easy. Jesus. Yeah, I can see what we're doing. Easy. Right.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
Who was that? Not cool. Easy now. Oh, Jesus. Easy now. Easy now. Easy. Easy. Will you shut off moving me stuff? Jesus! Right, we're in. Oh. House across the road just got struck by lightning. What? Jesus! Right, we're alive. No feckin' thanks to you. Right. What's our altitude now? 8,000. Now we can hear the little Morse code stuff. Murph just got a job at Ryanair. Audio panel, turn off the old nav. See? I was trying to be all cool and serious and stuff and it failed miserably. Jeez, look at your man living at socks, look. Go on, you devil! Is it out? Live weather seems okay now. Get the DeLorean out. Oh, the stutterage! Right, easy now. Let's just collect our thoughts here for the... What the Let's just collect our thoughts here for the moment. Jesus. I blame you lot putting her up to it. Right, will we give live weather a blast? Shuts. I hope you're not trolling us. Ah, shuts. How was that nice weather? Although... let's go with it. Frame rate is absolutely having a mare, lads. Okay. Looks like what I have, really, huh? Hans Gruber, good to see you. Wait for the NTSB before continuing. Oh, dear. Right, engine's running very rough here. I landed with my prop sync on and everything. How unrealistic, and you know what I mean? Glamorous Glenn. Bloody hell, Glenn. Alright, our next leg is going to take us down into Denver. And when we get to Denver, it'll be nighttime. Or at least we hope it will. Because it's starting to get very dark, look. Although, what is the time of day? 7:10. Oh yeah, I think we're looking good. We'll keep it at 7:10, right? Transponder code incorrect where you're flying. Oh yeah, why is it doing that, look? Right, for our next jobby, because this has to be IF4, right? What I'm thinking of doing, we'll actually put in an IF4 flight plan. Right? Wait till you see the crack we're going to do now. So, let's see what happens. Peace one. So, new flight. Departing from Aspen, and we want to go down to Denver, and we're in a Beech 55. Will I have a Beech 55? .58 is the closest, that'll do. Oh, where's it taking us? Alright. I'll copy that and pop it into the chat for you lads, because this is the routing. What altitude is it going to give us though? Let's wait, let's wait, let's wait. 11,000, we can do 11,000. Right, on over here now. Flight plan. Menu. Import from the sim brief. It may take a few seconds. Getting data. Analyzing import. Loading case to KDEN. Alright. Lovely Hardlin. Tis looking absolutely gorgeous now. We'll hotch that in, heads. There's a flight there now, and tis looking absolutely gorgeous now, lads. Gorgeous. Right. We're blasting off out of runway 33. Uh, 11,000 is what we're going for. This is going to be fierce interesting. $11,000, right? Fuel and all the jazz is good. Ice light will turn it on. Now, nighttime flying, so Vezi or VZ, no one saw nothing. Right, you got away with it, lads. You got away with it. Transponder is grand. Now, what do we need to do here? So we're using terrain. All right. Let's see how the machine behaves, shall we? All right. Are we happy with what we're doing? No, Murph. We're not happy, but we've no choice. Exactly. All right, friends. It is time to fly like mad people. Off the brakes, bit of power. Oh, just realised that's going to register a terrible crash on landing rate monitor. Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus. Doesn't look like 11,000 feet is going to be good enough for that route. Well, soon find out. In a box, man, good to see you. Glenn Harding. Listen, it's been grand. All is well in the realm. Nothing to worry about at all. As we start taxiing. Now we're on live weather, so reset your barrow. Yep. Nothing like a nice mountain flight at night time in bad weather. Multiplayer with a pint. Yes. Alright. The wind is blowing the wrong way, but sure, listen. When are we coming back to Jersey? There's actually new scenery for Jersey. Did you see that? We'll have to do a fight there soon. Soonish. 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 Norse Viking, good to see you, buddy. I'll probably use all the runway on this, although we're as well to jet off here. Alpha 5 will probably do us. The stutters are real. We should be okay in Alpha 5. Lots of flaps. Now, it's high altitude, so our performance is not going to be great. So we'll have to just wait and see. CDS is on. Nav is on. On the runway. Line her up. Easy now. Looks relatively short. Hummer, yes. Windows 11. That rumble rose your blood pressure. Uh-oh. Dougal, good to see you. Anyone here flying VATSIM across the land tomorrow? Still a few slots available. Ooh. That's guaranteed to be a good event. Alright, retrieving full power. Off the brakes. Let's go flying. Speed alive. Coming up on 80 knots. Jeez, the speed of that. 85, upsy daisy. Positive rate of climb. Gear up. Oh, the stutters are real. Jesus, the stutters are real. Easy now, Jemima. I reckon 800 feet a minute is going to be a requirement here. Flaps in. Now, how soon are you going to climb me plane? We'll be left turn now in a moment. Here we go. Keep us safe, plane. Keep us safe. Don't be colliding with the 747 in these mountains, telling you now. MV, anytime. Anytime. Having to restart. You'll catch up. Sweet. Alright, let's see what she's doing. Jesus, lads. That's a very big mountain. We're okay so far. Keep an eye on the speed. Oh, jeez, there's rain. I don't believe it. Wait now, do we not have de-icer on this? Oh no, we don't! Oh dear! Right. Nothing to worry about at all, lads, but there's every chance we're going to freeze over. Although, look at the absolute suffering state of that, look. That is absolutely friggin' gorgeous. is absolutely incredible looking, isn't it? Absolutely stunning. Right.
Oh, Jesus.
Let's see what we're going to do here. So let's look at our full flight plan, because what altitude is that? Initial 11,000. That's good. So we have hit our cruising altitude 110. Easy now. Power's good. Aircraft's good. We're doing things. Look at that sky, look. No fuel. We're good on fuel. Right turn coming in. Look at that sky, look. Jesus. You wouldn't get that in Limerick. Oh, look at that, lads. Now that is impressive, isn't it? Just stunning. Absolutely stunning. Now hopefully this thing knows what it's doing. Uh-oh. That's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem. It's giving us 110. We'll find out together, lads. Keen Lefford has huge news. Tell us, Keen. Tell us. I wonder will it keep us in the valley? This is going to be dodge. Navigraph around the US VAA VFR sections give me a minimum safe altitude of 14,600. Uh-oh. This should be fun. Simbrief could be absolutely shagged. You know, I have an Aussie friend, he's in Europe at the moment. For the first time, he got to experience the pinnacle of Irish culture. Oh? Tell us more, tell us more. He made the music festival disappear. Who? Now lads, I'm not the smartest man in the world, but 11,000 is not going to get us straight ahead. $14,800. We'll use heading mode to help us out if we need to. Keeping to the right of this.
Hello there.
Sent to avionics? I'm not quite sure. Should be. We're going to enter a hold. Just get that altitude up the road. All right. Aviator Geek says this is my home state. Don't mess around with it, right? Patrick, have a great one, buddy. It's great. It was great to relax and escape all the madness happening in the world at the moment. You better believe it. There's nothing but madness. Well, there's madness here as well, though, to be fair. There's Heisenberg. Brilliant. Right, we've entered the hold. As Johnny Logan would say, hold me now. I reckon we're good now for altitude. Let's see what happens. Zybox says no fuel.
Oh, Jesus.
Who has no fuel? I've loads of fuel. It's a good... This place is a good kind of madness. Absolutely. Patrick, have a good one, buddy. There's lightning. Jesus. All right. Nearly at our 14,000.
Welcome to my secret
Right, we're good.
underground day.
I used to sing another word in this song until I sung it out loud in school one day. The teacher wasn't too impressed. Oops. Alrighty then. Hans Gruber, great call with the hold, man. I just had to give myself a crash course on the GTN. I was like, wait, what? We got there in the end. We got there in the end. All right. 1,000 to go. Oh, we held. Nice. All right. Time to exit the hold. All right. Otherwise, you would have been on a crash course. Lightning and everything, though. That's mad. All right, things are looking a little bit healthier. Chris Van Halen, good to see you, man. There's Angels 1-5 in a Spitfire. Jay, see the lightning over there, lads? That's savage. If it's possible to plonk yourself in a known safe spot in this terrain to figure something out, it's a good plan. Agreed. Hans, I picked up the Boeing 747-200. It's friggin' wild, man. I'll put it on a stream soon. I might practice over the weekend on VATSIM. Because if I can do a VATSIM flight, I might use that next Thursday. Jesus! Alright. Things got very technical on a technicality, but we're back in it, lads. We'll have a bit of a left turn here now to correct our course. Let's see what happens. The Beach Baron is struggling at these altitudes. Alex the Sim Pilot, good to see you. Storm past some strikes fairly close to your mate's house too. Are you serious? Jesus. Jesus. Wait now, how do we do this? There we go. For one of these native planes with the tablet workflow, was SimGrief downloads, export, load into tablet, sent to ATC, nothing gets sent. Usually it does, Richie, unless there's a bug. Wait now, hang on, plane. There we go. You sure can, Keen. There's a SimBrief plugin for the InSim EFB. Yeah, 100%. Richie, did you download the one from Navigraph? Because I don't think Microsoft necessarily wants you using SimBrief because they have their own flight planner. You know what I mean? But Navigraph do their own SimBrief import. You can grab it. And that will inject it into your avionics. So to be clear, you need to grab the one from Navigraph and then it should work. Muse fan, you put in this one, didn't you? Alright, speed and power is looking good. Manifold pressure's on the ground here. Good call. Well, not for 2020 planes. No, you can get the SimBrief downloader into 2020 as well. Alex, good to see you. Love the C210, looking at grabbing it. Alex, it's good, buddy. This is a good plane. It suffers the same Carenado headache with like the sounds and also the pitch sensitivity. But apart from that, man, it's very, very good. It's a great machine. I love the look of it. It's a very pretty airplane, isn't it? Very pretty. So we're on our way into Denver, Colorado. Nighttime approach, lads. I'm pretty sure I have it, but with all the updates and stuff, maybe it got scoped. Maybe. Sent to ATC from EFB for 2020 aircraft doesn't work properly. Ah. Sure thing, Super Ty. Alright. This is looking very, very pretty. And according to our gadget here, we should be clear all the way to Denver. Current altitude indicating we are at 14,000 feet flat. Speed isn't wonderful, but you know. We're alright, lads, we're alright. Yeah, the lightning looks absolutely savage in the distance, doesn't it? I'm in Denver right now, looking forward to your arrival. A storm just went through. Jason, no way, buddy. Yeah, we're on the far side of it. Look at this coming up, man. Jesus. Oh, the lightning strikes. Well, it says 7:10, but I'm unsure. We'll probably see on this local time. I can see time. We're flying into this mess, look. Oh, look at that! Did you see the lightning? Whoa, Jesus, lads! That's insane looking. That now is a show from the gods. That's absolutely savage looking. Kane Lafford, you're an absolute mad devil. Isn't it savage, isn't it? Flying into the spicy soup. Jesus, look at this! That's insane weather. That's just savage looking, isn't it? 100%, Adam. Kane Lafford does have a unique taste of music. Jesus. Cheers, Bad. Hope you're well, buddy. That's unbelievable looking. No, Colonel Indiana, this is all, this is default. This is default weather, man. Jesus. Located about 60 miles west of Denver on Interstate 70, the Eisenhower Johnson Memorial Tune traverses through the Continental Divide at an average elevation of 11,112 feet. Originally opened in the 1970s, the tunnel was not only the highest vehicle tunnel in the US, but at the time it was also the highest in the world. Tunnels are 1.7 miles long. 1.7 miles long. No way. Jesus. SoCal Jerry's upside down doing a bit of Mrs. TPHIing. This is not safe, lads. Absolutely not safe. Keen, the music. Did you hear the thunder? Jesus. Pete Carlo, good to see you. Good man, Keen. Keen, 100%. Excuse me. Look at this for weather. That is absolutely wild. Petrolhead is here. Happy Friday, buddy. Ha ha ha! Look at that!
I put the car in trigger, baby.
Jesus! Stu Snape and another 5 gifted tier 1 subs. The man is a legend. Lads, if you just got another tier 1 sub, but thanks to Stu Snape, do be sure to say thank you. Stu, you're an absolute legend, mate. Thank you very much indeed. You wish the Comanche had wipers? Ah! Man alive, that weather. Absolutely insane. Jesus, look at the terrain. Big up then. Will we make... Oh, Jesus, will we make it? Oh, dearie, dearie me. Oh, dearie, dearie me. Oh, will we get over it? Jesus. We're looking good ahead. That is just insane looking, lads, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. Don't think I've ever seen anything like that in the sim before. And the fact that we have folks who are in Colorado saying, yeah, that storm just kind of blew through here. Isn't that amazing? Gorgeous. 2024 really shines when the weather is crap. That was just insane. And we're not out of it yet. Oh, the textures haven't loaded. We're through the worst of it. Insane. Hello, fireflies. That's gorgeous. Gorgeous. All right, we're making good time. There's a lot of great disc golf around Denver. What? Larry has ice? I'm not surprised. Oh, look at the reflections there, look. Jesus. Isn't that something? You can see KDEN from your backyard. No way! I love that. Here we are, located all over the world, and we have folks who are actually in the places that we're flying to. That's amazing, isn't it? Love that, man. Love it. All right. Right, we're doing okay. Speed is all right. We can probably squeeze another few knots out of it, but oh, look at that. Jesus. With the fireflies, man. That's awesome. Look at that. You gotta love it, man. Beautiful. So why don't you need it? Oh, wait. So why would you need it when we have Donegal, right? We even have a Las Vegas here. Forget about wipers, you need de-icing boots. Heisenberg, don't panic, you know. Guido's with us as well. Come on, Adam. Look at that. That's just beautiful looking, isn't it? That's stunning. Up the yard. Kurt Pilot, welcome in. Happy Friday. Mrs. TPHI is still upside down. King Laffer says, I've said it this many times before, but it's well worth repeating. There's something magical about everyone here from all parts of the world, sometimes visiting their hometowns in the sim. It's wonderful that we're connected by Microsoft Flight Sim, especially in the current climate. Absolutely. Super tight, good shout with the music, buddy. It is mad, Keen. It absolutely mad. KDEN and terminal still leaks. Uh-oh. Alright, we're about 20 minutes out. Oh, it's so pretty. You'll stay up for a bit? It's just so very, very pretty. Our plane is giving it absolute, you know, socks, but it's very pretty. Alright, so 14,000 feet. We still have high terrain ahead of us. The lighting is absolutely insane. And we're going to be making a left turn shortly, and that'll lead us up towards Denver. You can see the lights in the distance already, lads. Look at that. That's insane looking. KDEN and the Illuminati, right? Now, speaking of which, where are we landing? I think we'll go for a sporty arrival into the tree left, shall we? Well, it wants 1-6 right. Really? No, let's go with let me see. Where's the let's have a look. General Aviation's down here. Grand. 3-5 left. 3-5 left, lads. That's what we're going for. Wait, hang on. Is that right? 3-5 right. Or 3-5 left? 3-5 left. Oh. Sorry, 3-5. I'm very confused. General aviation is up here at link 1. Ah, down here, look. Ah, okay. Okay. 3-5 left. All the way to the bottom. That works. 3-5 will give you a tailwind. Will it? No, well, according to this, it's giving us 12 knot crosswind, 4 knots headwind. You have 3-5s and 3-4s, yeah. There's aliens underneath KDEN. Now, I'm not saying it was aliens, you know, but it was aliens. You're not using live weather. I am using live weather. News, where do you think we got the lightning storms from? Probably have enough LDA available to deal with a slight tailwind in the Baron. Maybe. Fire 10 is going with 16 right. What's the weather? Waypoint info. Airport. KDEN. Weather. Winds 280 at 13, gusting 25. The wind is coming up from here. So it's 3-5, lads. Let's see what happens. Altitude, we're going to start dropping this now in a moment as well. Look at over there, look. That's gorgeous. Isn't that absolutely stunning? Let's have a look here now. Let us see what we have. Do. What could work here? This could work. We haven't got any icing yet. Look at the state of that. That is gorgeous looking, lads. That is absolutely stunning. The lighting is just savage. Live weather is 0 viz. Yeah, we can see the cloud coming down. Left turn coming in. You wouldn't know what's on my playlist these days. You know what I'm saying? Left turn coming in. That's better. All right, so we're saying 3-5 left. S'more 2? ILS 35 left, right? These aren't matching up. Man, Murphy, you muppet. Where did we go from this one? Call it vectors, man. Oh, look at the view! Easy. Look at the view, Jesus! Look at the state of that, lads. Absolutely insane looking, isn't it? It's absolutely friggin' gorgeous out there. Man alive. It's absolutely friggin' stunning. That's some of the best lighting I've seen. Isn't it amazing? Jesus. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely friggin' unreal looking. Look at that. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Right, continue on in and let's see what sort of trouble we can get ourselves into. We're just 10 minutes out, lads. Time into this. Wings folded, making an S. Man yourself, Kazaki. This weather could get interesting. 1085. This is terribly, terribly nice. Isn't that something? We don't do an awful lot of nighttime flights, but Jesus, when we do, that's incredible looking, isn't it? Isn't it absolutely gorgeous? 1179er is Denver. No, Mason, good to see you. I'm currently sitting about 15 miles west of the office. No way! Petronette says, I'm loading up flight sim because I've had one of those days that makes you drink wine from a coffee mug. Like a midget at a urinal, he had to stay on his toes. Alright? Know the feeling. Buy it. Keep it going. Love the light onto the clouds. It's just stunning. It really is, look. This is insanely pretty. Alright, throwing a bit of a left turn. Here we go. Super Monkey says, I'm more worried about me frame rates in the landing, right? Oh, we came through a sunset and then we came into all sorts of lightning as well. It was absolutely insane looking. This is beautiful, isn't it? Alright, altitude 9 in a bit. Keep it going. Algie Orianic, thank you very much indeed. Welcome in. Alright. There's all our runways. What's the elevation of Denver, lads? Five four. Alright, there's a runway up there. Reset the barrow. We're dropping down to 7,000. And the GA hangar is way down the back. Oh, this is pretty. This is insanely pretty. Look at that. Look. Look at the lighting. Look. Jesus. Isn't that amazing? The city is 528. No way. Back in 2006, you did some plane spotting. Oh, nice one. It'll hardly handle an approach mode from here, will it? Easy now, Betsy. We're quite low, but sure, listen, we're GA. It's grand. Look at all the planes behind us, look. That's deadly. Look at all the lights. Beautiful. That's so good. Right, are we going to the right runway? Yeah. Straight in, Murph. Straight in. Little bit of wind. Speed is good. Power seems to be good. Gotta say, the aircraft's been very good tonight, hasn't it? The cracker. Alright, quick check. So, lights all on. Fuel pumps leave alone. Prop sync off. All right. Fighting a bit of wind. Saw your first PC-12 here. No way. Looks like a scene from Close Encounters. Doesn't it? We're all off now to make potato mountains. Mashed potato mountains. Look at the city lights though. You know, when we don't get a stutter. Jesus. Look at that. That's real pretty, isn't it? Very, very good. There's a Pilatus factory here? No way. Alright, keep her going. That view, man. That's just absolutely friggin' gorgeous, isn't it? Look at it. It's insanely good. Gorgeous. Right. Let's see, can we land this machine? Autopilot. I have control. This could be hilarious. Easy now. We don't want many. It's not usual that we fly GA into like a massive hub like this, but those city lights, man, that's been incredible. Such a huge airport, yeah. If you long landing as well, go right down the end of the runway. Long landing approved. (6,800 feet). We're about 1,000 and a bit over the field. Gently does it now. 3-5 left. Petrol head. That's what we're going for. It's been incredible. And that storm coming in, like, that was just amazing, wasn't it? KDEN, KDEN. Mad Cat, yeah. I've flown it, buddy. We're going to be checking it out next Wednesday. If you're interested in picking it up, maybe just hang on till next Wednesday. Easy. 21 knots of wind here. Ah, Schultz, I don't believe you. The poor old diver, God love him. Easy. Huge airport. Resonate, it's been amazing, dude, hasn't it? Absolutely amazing. There we go. Jesus, my camera was off, was it? Jesus. There's me looking into the camera. I turned off my light so I can actually see what I'm doing here. Oh, the stutters are real. Jesus. Easy now. Loads of stutters. Alright, watch your speed. Bunch of flaps coming into the mix. Nice bit of wind here, isn't there? Sarah man, absolutely, buddy. Great to see you. Oh, it's proper windy. Easy. Easy. Now remember, as I said, a good long landing, yeah? GA ramp is a country mile away from where we are. Oh, Jesus. Up the hill. Easy. Watch the wind. Big airport. 2.5 is the better runway. Uh-oh. Easy. We'll go for a long landing. It's a huge runway. Huge airport. Jesus. Easy now. Denver's always been windy afternoon. Best times to fly early morning. The air is as smooth as glass. Ooh. Space-wise, it's the largest airport in the world. No way. Alright, easy, Murph. As in the acreage, the whole site, Scott, yeah? I'll go away, starters. Shag right off, will you? Jesus. Alright. Touchdown! Jesus, the wind. Jesus, the wind. Easy now, easy now. It's so windy, it's not even funny. Flaps it. Now we want to taxi all the way up to the GA neck of the woods. This is beautiful, isn't it? It's so very immersive, isn't it? It's absolutely stunning, lads. Look at this. Gotta say, the lights in the Carenado are real good. Real good. Down we go. High-speed taxi approved. We don't have too far to go. It's the wind completely throwing me off. Looking at the chart, it's to the south of the terminal on this one. So if we look at here, Lima. Oh wait, hang on. Well, the curse of the 7 fecks. What's up here, look? I know! Oh! Right. Say nothing to no one. It's all grand. Right. I've made a terrible error of my judgment. Say nothing to no one. I know exactly what to do, lads. Yep. Yeah, I know how to get us out of this mess. Nothing to see. There's nothing to see. Yes, it's all. We had to come up here.
Can I get a refund?
No, shag off. We had to come up here to look at the things, you know, and the stuff.
Oh, Jesus.
Yep. We're going the wrong way.
This is all part of the plan. Don't be worrying about it. You know, let's calm it all down now, you know. Just take it easy. Sure, it's only time. Brilliant. Make sure you plan extra fuel.
That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
Hans Gruber, thank you very much indeed. He gifted a tier 1 sub to Lost yet again. Yeah, we'll shag off, right? I mean, it's all part of the plan. We did this for traffic management. The most therapeutic taxi I've ever seen in the history of taxi. You know. Does look very nice though, doesn't it? You know, just to break up the time. The slick one. We're still taxiing. You've been on shorter flights in this taxi. You know.
Hello there.
Be grand. Host name, good to see you. Host name, good to see you. Don't be skipping the queue. Your beard is growing a beard? I know, I'm blinded. What? Jesus! Signature. Excellent. That's exactly where we wanted to go. Yep. Brilliant. All part of the plan. I know there's things all over the shop. Don't worry now. We'll fix this now, Finton. Ooh, off and out you go. Out you go. All righty then. Lights off. Well, that wasn't much of a chore now, was it? Signature, Jesus, signature parking. There's nothing odd about this site at all. Ooh. Oh wait, hang on. we can actually go into the building, look. There's people inside Signature. Brilliant. Follow me, men. We're going into Signature flight support for some coffee. Right, we're in. Ah, brilliant. They've chairs and couches and things. Ah, take a load off. No, Jesus, then. No, don't. Yes. Oh, have they got bagels? No, it's just coffee. Oh, me sim is going to crash. Ah, no, me sim is going to crash. At the end of the day, I'm now frozen inside the FBO, and it's absolutely shagged. It's frozen. No, you know, that's dead. That's not coming back at all. Ah, Jesus. Oh, that's very bright. Jesus. Well, at least, you know, we're inside, safe, away from the weather, next to a coffee machine, and it's all part of the plan. All part of the plan. It takes a record for like the longest taxi in like the history of taxis, but the flight tonight was unreal, wasn't it? The weather, the scenery, the weirdness, and the beautiful flying. It's always a good laugh. The sim is dead now, it's shagged. But listen, could have been worse, you know. Could have been. Well, no, it froze. But like, this could have happened earlier, right? Could have happened earlier. So, made it with only one catastrophic accident on the way. Yeah, you know. You hit it apart, right, you know. Great flight, even in flights in 2020. Nice. The cows didn't want you to put milk in the coffee, right? Brilliant. Right, lads, that was an absolute barrel of laughs, and welcome to the weekend. A great way to kick our weekend off with a group flight like that. I love them. They're absolutely insane. It's only when you kind of do them, if you've never done group flights before. There we are flying tonight. Like, there's people familiar with the areas. There's people who live in the areas telling us, you know, hey, look, another storm just rolled through. And next thing we get caught up on it. I love that, man. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. So we're back to you. I'm unsure am I around on Sunday, but definitely be back on Monday. And I've some planning to do for next week. A new internet coming in as well. Return egg then, right? But yeah, I could be around on Sunday. Might Adam, are you streaming over the weekend? Because I need to do a test flight on VATSIM with a 747-200. You know, so we'll see how that goes. It mightn't go, but yeah, guys, have an awesome weekend. Thank you so very much indeed for tuning in. All the support tonight has been absolutely nuts. We were gifted subs, we had resubs, all the likes and subscribes on YouTube, all the follows here on Twitch as well. Absolutely incredible. You're flying across the land tomorrow, then streaming after. Ah, nice. Okay, sweet. Yeah, I'll be definitely checking out Cross the Land tomorrow. I won't fly it. We do stuff tomorrow during the day, but I'll be back at some stage to have a look. But yeah, awesome stuff, guys. Thank you all so very, very much indeed. Have an awesome, awesome weekend. We'll catch you definitely on Monday, maybe on Sunday. We'll see how we're getting on. And in the meanwhile, we'll all be over on Discord. ! Discord. That's where we all hang out. And yeah, until then, have an awesome weekend. Thank you so very much indeed for all the support. It means the world. Thank you very, very much indeed. And we'll catch you on the next one. So until then, you take care. Engines are now off. I've just killed the mixture. Right? Watch this. Mags are off. Feather boat props. My engines are now completely off, right? And I'll know they're completely off because I'm going to keep an eye on the props. They will just stop, right? Engine 1 stopped. Engine 2 stopped. That's the sound I should hear. This is the sound I do hear. What? What are you doing? Do you know what I mean? We need to clip this. Hey, Carenado, Microsoft and Asobo. 3 lads walk into a bar. This is how the sound should be. I've turned off my engines. However, if there's other aircraft of the same description flying from the Carenado fleet, this is what we hear. where you can enjoy complimentary deluxe continental breakfast daily with afternoon hors d'oeuvres and a fully stocked honour bar. Get up there. Complimentary hot and cold beverages throughout the day. Fairmount Gold combines personalised...
I'm sorry, did you just say hors d'oeuvres?
hors d'oeuvres. Hors d'oeuvres. Oh no, I made a terrible mistake. Oh, we've got a gun sight. This is a beta, so I'm not too worried. It looks great though, doesn't it? Listen to this. Did you hear that bang? Did you? How do we fix this?